Good morning, children of Standard 5. How are you all? Hope you all might be fine and safe at home. Today, in science class, we are going to read Chapter 8 Animal World. In that, we will do movement in animals. We will see about the movement in animals. So, let us understand what is the movement. So unlike plants, animals can move from place to place. We know that the plants, they don't move from one place to another, but the animals, they move from one place to another. And that movement, it is known as locomotion. And why do the animals move? The animals, they move to obtain food and get shelter. The animals, they can get food, so they move. They can get shelter, so they move from one place to another. Now, what is shelter? Shelter is a place that provides safety to the animals from any kind of danger or harm. We will see about the animals that swim. So, animals that swim, they can be aquatic animals and they need water to swim. So, fish, they live in water. So, aquatic animals are the animals that live in water. So, fish have fins to move in water. So, what feature helps the fish to move in water? Fins help the fish to move in water. So, the fins help a fish to swim and maintain balance in water. So, use of the fins in the fish is to swim as well as maintaining balance. The tail fin helps them to change direction. So, this fins, it helps to swim and maintain balance, and tail fins help in changing direction in water. Then, animals like turtles use their limbs to swim. So, the animals like turtles, what do they use their limbs for? They use their limbs so that they can swim. So, here, these are the limbs of the turtle and they have been modified as flippers, and that is used for paddling in water and to swim in water. Others like frogs use their webbed feet to swim in water. As you can see, the webbed feet of the frog. So, feet of the frog, it is webbed, and the webbed feet helps the frog to swim in water, while they use their long hind legs to hop on land. So, we know that the frog is an amphibian. It can live both on land as well as water. So, the webbed feet helps the frog to swim in water, and the long hind legs, this you can see the back legs of the frog, it helps it to hop on land. Then, streamlined body shape. Let us see what is the use of this shape. The bodies of most aquatic animals are streamlined. So, we should understand that the bodies of most aquatic animals. So, this is an aquatic animal. We know that fish is an aquatic animal. It has a streamlined body. Now, what is a streamlined body? A streamlined body shape is one that is narrow at both ends. So, here you can see in this, it is narrow at this end, narrow at this end, and broad in the middle. Here this broad. Let me explain you like this. Okay. So, here, what do we see? This and this side. Okay. At this end and at this end, it is narrow, and in the middle the body is broad. In the middle the body is broad, and this type of body is streamlined body. This shape enables the animal to swim faster. So, with the help of the streamlined body shape, the animals, they swim faster. Example, fish, penguin, dolphin, all have this streamlined body. Now, these animals need to swim fast to catch their prey. So, why these animals, they have to swim fast? So that they can catch their prey. Prey is the food on which they are going to feed or to eat, or swim away from predators to avoid being eaten, or they have to run away also from the predators. Predators are the animals which are going to eat the animals. So they have to run away from that so that they cannot be eaten by the predators. So they have to move fast to eat also and to prevent from being eaten also. Now, for example, sharks, they have fins, they have streamlined bodies, they have sharp teeth, and what is the use of all these? And this help them to swim quickly and then catch food in the ocean. So with the help of the streamlined body and fins, they can swim quickly, and with the help of the sharp teeth, they catch the food in the ocean. Now movement in birds. So here, birds like duck, swan, etc. can also swim in water due to their webbed feet. So the duck, as you can see, the leg of the duck, it is webbed like a frog. We have seen in the frog was having webbed feet. The same we see in the case of the duck also. It has webbed feet, and what is the use? It can swim in water with the help of the webbed feet. Duck and swan, the animals like the birds like duck and swan, they can swim in water with the help of these webbed feet. Then penguins. You see the penguins? Penguins swim with the help of flippers. These are the flippers of the penguin, and these flippers help the penguins to swim in water. These are also the modified limbs, modified into flippers, and with the help of the flippers, the penguins swim in water. Then movement in terrestrial animals. So what are terrestrial animals? Terrestrial animals like leopard, tiger, elephant and many others have two pairs of limbs. So terrestrial animals are the animals that live on land. We know that tiger, leopard, elephant, dog, cat, kangaroos all live on land. They have two pairs of limbs, and most animals use all four limbs to walk, run and for other movements. So most of these animals, they are using all the four limbs. To backside you can see, to front you can see, and all these four limbs, they are used for walking, running or for doing other activities. Now see here, many animals like a goat, rabbit, tortoise, deer, lion, tiger move on land with the help of their four limbs. So all the animals which are shown over here, they all use their four limbs to move on land. Now, some animals like cheetah and deer can run at a great speed. So the animals use their limbs to run very fast. Like you know that cheetah and deer, they run at a great speed, and with the help of the limbs they run fast. Then use of the limb we will see for monkeys. Now animals like monkeys use limbs to climb trees and jump from one tree to another. So the monkeys have strong limbs so that they can hold the branches of the tree and they can move from one tree to another. They can climb and jump from one tree to another tree with the help of these limbs. Now the use of limbs for the leopard. So leopards, they use their limbs to climb trees easily. You can see the leopard holding the trunk of the tree and trying to climb on the tree. It has climbed and then taken its prey coming down. So it can climb trees very easily. Then with the help of its limbs. Now use of limb is for hopping also. Like kangaroos, rabbits, they hop on the ground. So what is hopping? Hopping is a specialized mode of locomotion that has evolved independently in several rodents. So, this hopping is found in rodents. In many rodents it is also found. Like rodents are rabbits or the animals that feed on the grains. You can see here the kangaroos, they are hopping. The rabbits, they are hopping. Okay, so that is also a mode of locomotion so that they can move. Then movement in reptiles. The reptiles like lizard, snake and crocodile use various forms of locomotion to move from one place to another. So you see here that these are the reptiles like lizard, snake, crocodile. What they use? They have various forms of locomotion. Okay, they can move in different ways from one place to another. Some of them they have legs and some have scaly skin so that they can move by crawling. Some have legs like the crocodiles, you can see they have legs. Lizard, you can see that they have legs to move on land, and scales we will see here. Tortoise and crocodile have legs and move about using them. They use scales present on the underside of their bodies to move. So some reptiles, they have scales present on the underside of the body. As you can see in the snake, it has scales on the beneath the body, okay, beneath this belly. And besides these, a strong muscular and flexible backbone aid them in moving. So what happens? They have strong muscles also, and the backbone is also very strong, muscular and flexible. That means it can easily contract and expand so that they can move on the ground or crawl on the ground with the help of the scales. Then the next one is a movement in the earthworm. So earthworm movement, it has tiny little hairs sticking out underneath its body. So the earthworm, it has hairs, okay, small hairs, and that is in the underside underneath the body, the lower part of the body. The earthworm uses these bristles, and with the help of the bristles, and they are called the setae. So little hair, they are called setae. And what is the use of that? It is used to cling so that they can attach to the surface and to the ground, and it can move. The earthworm contracts its body to move. So the earthworm, what it does, it is contracting and expanding the body so that it can move on the ground or on the surface. Now, let us see human beings. The limbs of human beings are highly developed. So we know that our limbs, whether it is hind limbs or forelimbs, that means whether they are legs or the hands, they are very highly developed. They have developed only one pair of limbs is used for movement called as legs. So one pair of limb, and that is leg, it is used for movement. To move we need legs to move. Then our hands are adapted to hold tools. So our hands, they are used to hold tools or to do different kinds of work like eating, brushing, washing or writing. We use our hands, and the hand helps in maintaining balance also. And the use of the leg, you can see this leg, it is used for walking, running, jumping, and then cycling. Different kinds of work we do with the help of our legs. We walk on our two legs. Two legs used for walking. See, movement in human beings. We all know that everybody needs to move in order to survive. So in order to stay alive, we need to move. Then to search water, food, shelter also. We need to move to search water, to search food also, to search shelter also. We have to move. When we'll move, then only we are going to get these things. Our body move using muscles, bones and cartilage. So to move our body, what does it need? It needs muscles, bones and cartilage, and with the help of these three things our body can move. So what is cartilage? Cartilage is a connective tissue that helps in the movement. So muscles, bones and cartilage, they help in the movement of human beings or the other animals also. So thank you children. Try to understand and learn this chapter nicely.